Hey everybody. Hey everybody, I'm here with someone that doesn't need an introduction. Mr. Joel Salatin from PolyFace Farms. For all the guys that have been in the weapons part of it, you know that I've started my journey and he's been an inspiration. We're here at the Farm Where You Live Festival in South Carolina, and he's been so gracious to share his time. And he spoke with us today, and I couldn't write enough notes. And I said, this is my Yoda right here, and I didn't know it. But thank you so much, and hey, whatever you caught me today when you said 4 billionaires, I called you and said what?
And said, how do I create an agrarian bunker for my family?
Right.
You know, I got family, I got kids, and I mean these are people that have personal jets. They can go anywhere they want to in the world. They can buy pretty much anything they want to, and they're concerned about the wheels falling off.
Right.
And they're looking for, I call it an agrarian bunker. They don't like the term very much, but that's what it is.
Right.
You know, you're looking for an agrarian bunker, and there's something I think deep within the soul of a person that says, you know, if things are going down, I want to head for the hills. I mean, there's something about being out in the hills, the trees, the springs bubbling out of the ground, squirrels, rabbits, deer. You know, that you can get water, you can get some shelter, you can make a lean-to. You don't want to be stuck in the city when things are going down.
Exactly. You know, in the Bible it says, "Come out of her, my people," and that inspired me. I've been in a city lifestyle for a long time, and I think that there is a calling on all of us to become more self-sufficient, reliant, whatever that word is. And this is the man who's been doing it for, you know, his whole life, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you grew up on a farm.
I grew up, yeah. In fact, my grandfather, Dad's dad, was a charter subscriber to Rodale's Organic Gardening and Farming magazine in, 1948, something like that.
Wow.
And so, you know, people are always asking me, well, when did you quit, you know, using chemicals? Well, that goes back 2 generations before me that didn't use chemicals. And so, you know, I think if I could offer gratitude for 2 main things, it's that I come from a family of conviction. I mean, I don't know if you're old enough to remember back in the 1970s, the Arab oil embargo.
I was born in '73,
all right,
so
you were just.
But I read it. Yeah, I understand.
But you remember people talking about it, where you couldn't get gas if you had a license tag that ended with an odd number, you could get it on an odd day. If you had an even number, you could get it on an even day. And my dad was, I don't know what, he was 50, whatever, 55, something like that. He was working 13 miles away at a metal fabrication shop. He was the bookkeeper, the accountant for this you know, kind of 15-guy business that fabricated stainless steel and fabricated metal. And I remember like yesterday, he said, well, of course, everybody was just all a dither about, what are we going to do? We can't get that. He went out and bought a 10-speed bicycle at 55 and rode his bicycle 13 miles, 13 miles to work, 13 miles home. And he said, you know, if everybody would do this, they can just keep their oil.
Wow, I love that mindset.
Yeah, and you know, that's the family. So I come from a family of conviction. So there's just one story. There are more, but that's one. And the other thing is a family that truly did not care what neighbors said, what other people said. It was truly peer independent. And so many people deep down, I should do it, I ought to do it, I'd like to do it, I want to do it, but they just can't get over the crush of, well, what'll mom say? What'll dad say? What'll family say? What'll neighbors say? What people at church say? What'll people, you know? And man, our family just they did not care. If it was convictionally right to do, they just did it. And I'm so grateful that I came from a family like that.
That's amazing.
Because it's lonely out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's lonely out there. And if you don't, and that's why festivals like this are so great. You know, this Farm Where You Live festival, because it is lonely, and you need to come here and meet other people who haven't bowed to Baal, you know, who are, you know,
there it is right there,
holding the line. So it energizes you
Yes.
for when you're out there, and
You see all these like-minded people on the same path. it does. It gives you inspiration and,
Sure does.
and energy. So
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you so much for coming here. And I'm going to make it up to PolyFace.
Please do.
And,
Please
I look
do.
forward to that. And
Good.
all of my subscribers and just my friends, please, if you don't know, go check it out. He tells you can do it just from your little plot here, and then you do it even on a larger scale. So thanks for evangelizing it, as Billy said, and pushing us all forward.
Great.
Thank you so
It's a
much.
pleasure and an honor.
Really, thank you so much. Appreciate it.